Good morning, Oshkosh. We are back for the last day of Oshkosh 2023. This is your morning brief brought to you by the folks at A&N, Airborne, Aero-TV, Sport Plane Resource Guide, and a bunch of things we haven't even thought up yet, or for that matter, won't admit to. It's a great crowd of people. We are apparently now the last independent aviation news service, and we're here to bring you aviation with truth, candor, credibility, integrity, and more important, passion. We have a ball. Hope you will too. All this week, the morning brief has been brought to you by Delta Hawk Diesel, the DHK 180. We've been talking about it throughout the week. They were just certified a few short weeks ago after many years of diligent research. You got to see this thing. It's 180 horsepower of total diesel goodness. They have the two of these mounted in a beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, and by the way, did I say beautiful, Velocity V-twin. Absolutely gorgeous. They've also got one in a Cirrus. They've been flying the blazes out of it, brought it in here to Oshkosh. You can see it at booth 226 to 228. Check them out, because if you don't, you're missing out. What a week. Mind you, it ain't over. There's a lot of crazy things coming up. We've got the Saturday night air show, and especially since the Saturday night air show tends to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more explosive, and a lot more fun. There's plenty more to speak about, plenty more to see. Everything ends on Sunday, so you got a couple of days to skedaddle on down to Oshkosh and have a ball. We invite you to do so. We implore you to do so. Come on down and join us. Today's weather forecast doesn't look too bad, but then again, you know, there's a little bit of weather in the area, so anything can happen. Mostly cloudy in the morning with scattered thunderstorms developing later in the day. Gusty winds and small hail are possible. Mind you, we hope they miss us. High around 85, winds east-northeast at 10 to 15, chance of rain 60%. Scattered thunderstorms toward the evening, cloudy skies overnight, gusty winds and small hail again possible. Winds northeast at 10 to 15, chance of rain 50%. Saturday's looking a little bit better, so cross your fingers. A couple of the highlights for today that we want to bring to your attention. We have some cool details about SnF24's upcoming 50th Aerospace Expo. It's going to be massive. Of course, we're doing the SnF24 Digital Daily. We're doing Innovation Preview. We're going to be talking more and more about the Affordable Flying Expo. But there's going to be so much stuff at SnF24. It's our 50th year. And as you all know, 50 is a great number to deal with. Scalebirds P-36 replica is here at Oshkosh. They're into their flight testing program. They've made a couple of changes, but the bird is here. It looks gorgeous, and it's not your usual warbird. So you got to pay a little bit of attention to the folks that are doing something unique and unusual. And finally, the Extra 330 SX has been officially announced. It's gorgeous. It is supposed to be the world beater. When Walter gets one of those things over here, I intend to fly my brains out. And more important, scare as many people as possible. I am really looking forward to this bird. I've flown virtually everything that Extra has done, Walter's designs over the years, from the 200, 300, even the 400 series. And I'll tell you what, the man knows how to design airplanes. And on the air show side of things, there is much air show goodness to be seen today. This is the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam conflict. For those of you who aren't old enough, pay attention. There are some lessons to be learned here. A couple of flights by yesterday's classics, today's favorites, prepping for a show. B-52 flyover, Randy, Balls, MiG-17, which, by the way, the Wednesday night air show just lit up the sky. Afterburners are lovely things. Ask for one. You'll never regret it. The Navy's F-35Cs, the F-22s be working their magic overhead, with a handful of performances from some of AirVenture's favorites, Decathlons, Cubs, Trojans, Extras, and seaplanes galore. Oh my. Other upcoming events we can look forward to. There's a massive Saturday air show, Saturday night air show, as we explained previously. There's even more warbird goodness coming up on Saturday. That's when they really roll out the iron. And from what I understand, they've got 6, 7, 8 more warbirds than they even had last year, so be prepared. They got toys. Finally, this is all brought to you by a dedicated team of 20 aviation videographers, photographers, journalists, writers, hangers-on, gophers, and great people who are trying their best to bring you a different kind of aviation news. Truthful, on point, with a lot of expertise. We hope you enjoy it. Keep an eye out for Aero-News at www.aero-news.net and our upcoming Sport Plane Resource Guide, www.sportplane.com. This is my 50th Oshkosh. Yeah, 50. I've been doing these things every year since the age of 16. When my parents thought I was away at a summer camp playing camp counselor, and boy, I had them fooled. hitchhiked my way out here and started a lifetime of adventure. I have to tell you, I've been filled with memories all the way up here. It's been extraordinary. The people, the planes, the products, the goodies, the craziness, the oh my goodnesses, the whatever it may be. But the part of all this is not the airplanes I've flown or the cool things or the people lauding what we've done with Aero-News. What I have is gratitude. You folks have been so kind to all of us. You folks have been really great as readers and as viewers and as people who read my books and everything else. And I can't think of anything but gratitude, because the funny part about this, when Paul Pobresny and I, we used to run around here once or twice a week and Red One to chat about the world and see what was going on, he kept telling me over and over again, man, it's about the people. It's always about the people. Paul's right. It's about the people. You have my gratitude. I am on my way to my second 50 years. I am a new lifetime member of EAA because, well, they say you're not supposed to join organizations that you report on, but since when did I ever follow the rules? That had better have been Air Force. If I was just upstaged by Navy, I will be severely ticked. I just joined EA for a lifetime membership, despite all the things that journalists aren't supposed to do. But I made Jack Pelton promise me that this lifetime membership's good for another 50 years. You're not done with me yet. You can't get rid of me that easy. I will see you next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. God bless you all. Come on out to Oshkosh. If you're not here now, we will see you in 2024, and it will be cooking. See you then.